Welcome to My Conversation, a presentation of KAIL-TV My Central Valley. So let's get My Conversation started.
Good morning. Welcome to another My Conversation right here on My Central Valley, KAIL. This is your host for the weekend, Feather the Wise. I am so looking forward to the weekend, specifically tonight, but we'll get into that later on. Right now, we have another great guest with us. If you can, please put your hands together for Miss Kelli Torrence with Forever Adored.
Hi.
Hello. How are you?
I'm good.
Thanks for being on the show. Thank you so much. We had an opportunity to discuss a few things before we came on. First, let's start with the basics. Tell us about Forever Adored.
Forever Adored is a specialty service salon based in Clovis. So I say specialty service because we don't do basic like haircuts and nails. We do more specialized beauty services.
Okay, now with these specialized beauty services, we're going to get off. Let's just get off into that right there, because you look fabulous, flawless as ever. So I take it that you are modeling your product.
Well, I've been in the industry for a while, so
Got it.
I know a few tricks.
Got it. So the first thing on the list is the talk around the building is microblading.
Yes.
Explain to me, or us, I should say, what microblading is.
Microblading is a form of permanent cosmetics. We actually consider it to be a semi-permanent because the tools and techniques that we use to create new eyebrows is meant to last in the skin for about a year or so, opposed to traditional permanent cosmetics. Those tools and techniques are designed to give you brows that last 3, 5, 7 years. So this is a little bit less of a commitment, not as scary.
So when you say microblading, which is, you know, went to school a couple days, so it's a small blade. Now, do you have the tool that you use?
I do. So it's a manual tool. So this is the pin.
Can we see that right?
And then in the little package here is the
Put that down so I can
microblade.
really see this.
So it's called microblading because the actual disposable blade piece is made up of micro needles. So it's not just like a blunt blade that we're using.
Right.
It's actually made of tiny little micro needles. There's different thicknesses of needles, different lengths. So depending on what type of brow we're trying to create for our client, we know what size to grab. And we just create one little brow stroke at a time. Instead of giving you a full Sharpie brow,
Got
we
it.
try to create something a little more soft, a little more natural.
Got it. So when you say, like this one right here is a 0.18 millimeter.
We're talking about thickness there, so that's a thinner blade. So somebody who has naturally thinner hair, thinner brow hair, we want to use a blade that's a little thinner.
And this is done all by the hand
by
stroke.
hand.
That takes a lot of patience, and you have to have a steady hand for that. Let me give that back to the professional while we.
I got to remember not to drink too much Starbucks before I do.
That would be bad.
Yep. And so microblading's for creating new brows, and there's also a new technique called micro liner. So I can do a eyeliner enhancement with the microblade tool. too.
Okay, so that same tool would be
blade.
used for the liner.
Yes.
How does that work? How does that?
Very carefully. Very carefully.
Okay. All right. You got me on that one. And that's for where you would normally put your eyeliner?
Yeah. So what we do is we do kind of a tapping technique for the eyeliner, and we're tapping pigment right into the lash line.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you just stay
So
beautiful.
women can just wake up and
So I woke up like this.
Yep. Exactly.
Literally.
Exactly.
Literally.
Yep.
Now, understanding, before we discussed briefly off the air, but how long have you been doing this?
I have been certified in microblading for just over a year.
Okay.
Yeah,
And
I've
that
been in the
takes-
beauty industry for 16 years.
Yeah, that's what
so
I was about to say.
I've been in
'cause
people's faces a long time.
a long time.
Yeah.
So it's not just the services of microblading and then the other one was
Microliner.
Microliner.
Yeah.
What other services do you offer at this?
Our other popular service is lash extensions. And if you guys haven't heard about lash extensions yet,
As you can see, hers.
it's been a minute. It's if it's not lashes, it's brows. That's really our biggest services. But we also do lash lifts, which is like we perm your natural lashes. So if you already have long lashes, you just don't want to use that crazy, scary lash tool, we can actually put a little solution on there. It takes like 30, 45 minutes, depending on how many lashes you have, and it gives them a nice lift, and that will last you about 5 to 8 weeks. You can swim, you can still wear your makeup and do everything else, but your lashes will just be
I will
perfect.
say this, I'm not ashamed to say this. I've been around the block a few times, and that is the first time ever that I've heard the term lash lift.
Okay, yeah.
And you say it's you just said you perm your eyelashes.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Now, with that being so close to the eye, is there a covering that you put on there before
Yeah,
you?
it's done. Both of my technicians at the salon that offer it are trained and certified in
Got it.
doing this, but all the products are eye safe, but the eye's protected and it's all done the way it should be done.
And right now, knowing that everything with the beauty and makeup, with the lashes and brow, it's a lifestyle now.
It is.
It is an absolute lifestyle
Yes. Yeah, if you would have told me 10 years ago that my everyday would be nothing but lashes and brows, I wouldn't believe
Wow.
it. But that's all I do now. Yeah.
now. Wow.
Yeah.
I woke up like this.
Woke up like this.
And I'm looking
After
at
Forever
yours.
Door.
After Forever Door. I like that quick plug right there.
Gotta do it.
You can wake up like this after
Right.
Forever Door.
Right.
Now, with your lashes, is that a specific, what technique? That's not one lash, that's individual.
No, I don't have lash extensions on myself because I'm too busy doing it on other people that I don't make time to have them done on me. So.
Because those are just fabulous.
Yeah, but our clients can and actually have brought us their favorite strip lash, which I'm wearing strip lashes now.
Okay.
But they can actually bring in their favorite strip lash and we can recreate that style as
Really?
an extension. And fills are done every 2 to 3 weeks to maintain the look. Sometimes we get brides that come in and just want them for their wedding, so we let them know that over the course of 4 to 5 weeks, the extensions do fall out one by one, but we can recreate any lash look that they're wanting to create.
That is incredible.
So it's
Brows and
custom.
lashes.
Yep.
A
Yep.
specialty beauty salon. Well, we're going to get more into that after we come back from these messages. You guys don't go in. We'll be right back with Kelli Torrence and Forever Adored. And we are back right here on My Conversation, My Central Valley, KAIL. It's your host, Feather the Wise, along with Kelli Torrence. Please give another round of applause as we come back. So, with the beauty industry, another thing that I wanted to talk about that you guys should provide is waxing. Now, how between the microblading and waxing, which is it? Is that better for the eyebrows, or which gives a better effect, the waxing or the microblading?
Well, if you don't have any brow hair to wax, then the microblading is going to be a better option for you. If you have a client who's, a lot of our younger clients, like early 20s, they've got beautiful brows already, they just need help shaping them up, so we'll just wax and shape them up.
So, and not just to say you're waxing eyebrows, what are the,
Head to toe waxing.
I need to come in.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy to come in. Hey, I'm here for a head to toe wax, and I got a big swim meet coming up and wanted to be a little more aerodynamic with that.
But yeah, my two technicians that are there, Alyssa and Chloe, they do head to toe waxing.
Now, how popular is that with the guys nowadays?
We do a lot of, we do some men like brow waxing.
Yeah.
Actually, what's funny is the popular waxing service for men is the nostrils.
Excuse me?
Nostrils, yeah. Nobody
Really?
wants crazy nose hair.
Waxing the inside
Yes.
of that just sounds
You're right.
painful.
Yeah. No, it's actually not. It's
I feel a
actually not.
tear about to fall right now. To tell you the truth.
Yep.
I've never, see, you're just giving me all types of information, and for those that don't know, I will be discussing this live on stage. Any guys out there waxing your nose, we got to chat. I got a few words for you.
Yeah, that's probably our big. what
Really?
guys will come in for, isn't it?
So not the chest for the guys at all.
Nose and brows.
I just want to come spend a day at fair.
There's always something. Yeah.
I'm gonna come hang out
just
and
come
be.
hang out.
I just want to be the greeter. Just sit at the front like I'm at Walmart. Yeah, welcome to Forever Door.
My clients would not know what to do. They'd be like,
Now, is there give us a little bit. Do you have any specials running right now at all?
well, we actually just brought on our technician, Chloe, and she does have some specials going on. She's not new to the beauty industry. She's just new to Forever Adored. So if you call the salon, she can go through all the specials that she's offering. She's got a lash special going on and a lash lift special going on.
See, that lash lift is throwing me for a loop right now. One of the things I know we discussed off the camera that I wanted to touch on real quick. Please tell me more. Now I'm going to try to say this correctly because you can see that my hairline is in retreat. So the scalp micropigmentation.
Yes, you said it perfect.
That's right there.
Yes, yes.
Now tell us what exactly that is.
Scalp micropigmentation is another form of permanent cosmetics. It is done with a permanent cosmetics tattoo machine.
Okay.
But it is meant for clients with all levels of hair loss, and it recreates the look of hair follicles in the scalp. So instead of having just smooth, bald skin on the scalp, this creates the look of hair follicles.
Now it's for at a glance, or is it for the balding area, or does it actually
It can actually be done
hair?
over the whole head, but it's just hair follicles. So we don't create like lines like we do with microblading and creating brow hairs. This is just to give the look of hair follicles, and it's a very technical technique to create something that actually looks like a hair follicle, not polka dots all over the scalp.
So it's like throwing gravel on the linoleum. That's the way I'm going to compare it right there. So it looks like it's something there, but it's nothing there.
Right.
Okay, just for that effect. So for people who are losing their edges or maybe a patch at the top.
Yeah, it could be just an area. There are clients with alopecia that this is a great service for, because the balding happens just in random places on the scalp. So this can be done to help blend that area in. I have a lot of female clients who the part in their hair is actually starting to thin.
Right.
And, you know, hair loss is a very delicate topic for men and women, and this just gives them another option.
And how long does that last?
That can last 3 or so years, depending on the skin type.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's not like I need to check in with an oil change every couple of months?
No, every 3,000 miles.
Okay. The camera's rolling. I'm not going to go there because that's too much every 3,000 miles. Got it. Now, what is your specialty at the salon?
My specialty is the microblading, and all the permanent cosmetic services is my specialty. I've been doing lash extensions for almost 6 years. I do teach and certify other professionals now. I have a very small group of regulars that I've been seeing for a very long time that they would kill me if I stopped doing that service. But so I do most of the permanent cosmetics and the lash, some lash extensions. But my other two technicians take care of the lash lifts, lash extensions, the full waxing on their side. Yeah.
So it's a madhouse in there. It must be busy.
It's just all kinds of pretty happening.
It's all. I like that. It's all
kinds of pretty.
All kinds. Let's see. We're coming up with new slogans right now for Forever Adored. All kinds of pretty happening at Forever Adored. That's it. Now, how often should you come in? Is it just by client, or what do you recommend for them to come? How often should they come in?
Each service is a little different. Like the lash lifts last 5 to 8 weeks. Lash extensions we recommend every 2 to 3 weeks to keep them looking maintained. Waxing tends to be on the 3-week. Every 3 weeks to come in for a new brow wax. And then the microblading, actually, we actually break it down into 2 sessions for first-time clients. First session, I focus on creating a new shape for the client and correcting any symmetry issues they might be having. Second session is 6 to 8 weeks later, once the skin is completely healed from, all the way down to the surface. And that session we call the perfecting session, and that's really just going in, building density and touching any spots that may have healed lighter than we wanted them to heal. But after that second session, they're good for about 12 months.
Wow.
If they want to maintain the look of their brows, then every 9 months they're going to want to come in for a touch-up. But other than that, they fade out over the course of 12 months.
Now, if they want to wake up like this and be a part of the All Kinds of Beauty, how can they contact you? How can tell our viewers how they can contact you to come in and make an appointment?
Yeah, the easiest thing to do is to give the salon a call. It's 559-801-1185. We do have a website with a contact form that they can fill out. It's foreveradored.net, and then we're all over social media. Just Facebook or Instagram, Forever Adored, and you'll find us on social media.
Well, thank you so much for being on our show. Everybody, please put your hands together one more time for Kelli Torrence for Forever Adored. Thank you so much. You guys, I'm going to be right back with more of my conversation after this.